Dave. Hey, it's Mom Matt time. I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And I'm not Matt.
That's Jordan. We're joined with Jim and Ken on Skype. So, welcome everybody. Matt, what you working on?
The Bullet Mustang, sanding some crap off of it, and then I'll be silvering the trim out.
Nice. Jordan, what you working on?
A cute little 3D house.
Nice. Let's see. I'm going to be working on the Eleanor Mustang and working on the Catalina. So, Jim, what you working on?
I am applying decals to the X1.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
She's been gloss coated, and yeah, she's we're doing
Looking
decals.
sweet.
Looks
Nice.
good. Looks good, Jim.
It
You
better
have
be
orange
for
on
10
it?
coats of paint.
Yeah.
And Ken, what you working on?
I am masking up the rockets for my Corsair. Gotta paint the warheads olive drab and then paint the fuses on the end silver. I got
Nice.
the bodies done. I fitted them to the modified pylon, so happy with how that turned out.
Cool.
I 3D printed a little fixture to hold the rockets on while I wrapped like 20,000 styrene strip to make the little brackets for the launcher,
Nice.
for the rocket.
Wow.
So that came out okay.
Cool.
So hopefully that'll be wrapping up soon. And I couldn't wait to dig out the F4 kit that Jim sent me and try to see if I could get the paint off it. And that came off surprisingly easy. So
That turned out really, really well. The pictures look amazing. And now that I know that, I almost wish I'd have kept it now, because... But no, it's good. No, it's good. I couldn't believe how good that looked after you got it done.
I was surprised. It's been years. Like when I flew RC planes, I used to. I've only used Easy Off on styrene one time before, and it worked fine. But that was like 25 years ago. So I wasn't sure how it would work now, but it worked really great within like 20 minutes, and it just basically turned the paint to goo. So I just had paper towels, and I wiped off most of it. Then I washed it under the sink and got rid of all the chemicals.
Good.
And then
Good.
any small spots of paint that were left, I just went in with a paper towel and isopropyl alcohol, and it just took it right off.
So that means they must have done it with acrylics then, because I don't know if you would have been able to do enamels that way. But
I don't know. I don't think it was enamels. I think it was lacquer, because I know lacquer will come off with isopropyl. I got like 99% isopropyl, and that seems to take it off. But it's so thick. I didn't want to do the whole thing with isopropyl. I'd be there scrubbing for years.
oh yeah,
But I'm gathering all my reference materials, and I found this set of decals I wanted to use. And so instead of going with the Black Bunny, I got a set of detail and scale, the White Bunny markings. Went for VX4 when it was out at Point Magoo. So that'll be fun.
and those decals, they weren't the best in the world either. So I'm glad that they were a little sketch. So
Yeah, they actually. I was looking at the decals. The Playboy bunny head. It's really deformed. It's really deformed if you look at the reference material. And remember years ago, hearing that the reason they did that was they didn't want to have to pay any or have any copyright infringement with Playboy magazine. So they tweaked it like more than 10%. It doesn't look anything. Well, it looks similar, but it's not an accurate representation. So, but the detail and scale decals are really nice. So, and I've had them for years. So I'm like, I'm gonna finally get to use them.
Well, that's good. I can't wait to see that thing either started, finished, whatever. And it's now added to my list. I now want to do an F4. I've never actually built one. So
Yeah, me neither. So it'll be my first F4. So, and I got a boatload of F4 kits. So if I can get started, maybe I'll follow that trend.
Sounds like
Got
me.
a
I have a
couple of
boatload of
the main-
MiG-21 kits. For no reason.
You're the only Jordan. You're the only one that builds the enemy planes.
I don't know why. And Matt's the one who called me on it. I didn't even realize it. And then, like, now I'm starting to become self-aware because I got the KA-52 for Father's Day, and I put it downstairs next to all the other ones. Yeah, I have a problem a little bit there.
You do have a problem. But it's a problem.
We're not bad guys. We're just misunderstood, okay?
The MiG-21 is a pretty cool plane. I remember seeing the MiG-21 out in the hangars at Wright-Patterson. We got to go out there on a IPMS, I think it was a 2015 convention.
Nice.
We were at Dayton at the Wright-Patterson, and they had the MiG-21 there. I'm like, wow, this thing's really small. It's like a little hot rod. It looked really cool.
But your field of view is so limited. Like,
Yeah.
you have no over-the-shoulder viewing capabilities in the cockpit. But they're fast, so I
Yeah.
guess that more than makes up for
Oh,
it,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I was really surprised at how small it was. I'm like, wow, that's a tiny little jet.
Especially compared to the F4, they're night and day
oh,
differences.
Yeah, that's a monster. Yeah, it was just.
Yeah. Then how often does your enemy, come up behind you and stuff? You don't have to turn around. Oh, these decals are gonna suck.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts.
Well, I think the glue is coming off of them.
It's actually the least favorite phase of modeling for me is the decal phase.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Oh, it's
love
the
it.
make or break, right? So it's
Yeah.
either gonna work or it's gonna be, oh no, how do I recover? Usually for me, I never get through a decal session without at least screwing up one decal.
Well, I just did it, so it broke.
I have learned not to do decals on this show.
Yeah, you're asking for it.
Probably am, because I just broke my first one.
You will prevail.
You can do it, Jim. You can do it. I
Not
have
if
faith in you.
can't Swear. Not if I can't swear.
Sorry.
Oh, I want to swear so bad right now. I want to swear so bad right now.
Need to reach in here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, girl, you can do it. Believe in the heart of the decal. Oh, no, don't do that.
Be the decal.
Be the
Don't do
decal.
that. No, come on.
You are one.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's a girl. I actually saw one of my favorite war movies last night. The King Mutiny.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that is
Which
great.
one?
The Kane Mutiny?
The
Oh, yeah.
King Mutiny. Humphrey Bogart,
Fred McMurray
Fred McMurray.
and Alan Ladd in that too, I think.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, he plays, he plays the XO.
Yeah, the
The one
XO.
that actually took over.
Yeah, Jose Ferrer's in there as the prosecutor or.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's actually my favorite character in the show. Or in the movie.
Yeah.
Especially at the end when he gets all drunk and he just goes off on him. I love that.
Yeah, that's epic.
Oh boy. So I got it to stick. And maybe it's me. Well, I'm really afraid of the Salva set right now, but see if we can. It's got a silver on me like you wouldn't believe. Can you guys see that?
No. No.
I don't see
I
it.
can only see the. Oh yeah, is that the one that's under the nose, like right at the end of the nose?
Yeah, it shows the
Angle
the
of attack.
limitations of the turn.
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
it shows the angle of how much you can turn the wheel.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
let's see if we can melt this.
Break out the strong stuff.
I already did it. Oh, it disappeared. Ooh, I like that. Come on, baby, do your stuff. Come on, man. I can't be the only one that talks to my models when I'm doing this stuff.
I
I
don't know.
make airplane noises.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, I do that too. I totally do that too.
Hey, George is on.
Hey, George.
George, the future learns.
Lame or crazy.
Till us tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the hobby like Darth Vader. No, I gotta do this.
Oh, God bless you.
Thanks.
You're not supposed to
Jack tried
inhale
cough.
the chemicals of the glue.
The paint fumes.
Yeah.
It's funny because every time I cough, people say "God bless you," and I tell them my coughs sound exactly like sneezes, but when I sneeze, you know it's a sneeze. The
Yep.
Yeah,
ceiling
it seems
tile-
like a Klingon.
yeah, it's the ceiling tiles at work will like lift up. The air
I seems like
displacement.
a Klingon.
Yeah, there's no questioning that when I sneeze.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I like
think
my-
it's gonna work.
I like my wife's sneezes. They're like little cat sneezes. It's like, ching, ching. It's like, what was that?
My wife sneezed like a grown man.
Brave man for saying that on your anniversary.
I'm not there.
Yeah, careful.
I'm here. I'm surrounded
Careful.
by. I'm protected.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Is
Yeah.
nobody gonna talk about the fact that Jordan is in the modeling cave and not at home with his wife on his anniversary?
We're celebrating this
Yeah,
weekend.
that's-
I got out. I asked
Yeah.
before I came here.
All
I asked for
Matt, too,
permissions.
This is what not to do.
I got a note from my wife saying I
Got the hall pass.
Yeah.
You got the permission slip signed.
Yeah.
She knows I'm here.
We even
I'm
asked.
assuming so.
We're like, Sarah, can Jordan come over and can Jordan come over and play?
Get Jordan not to play.
Please, 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 please.
Yes.
I'll clean my room.
I do that to Tiffany all the time. I show up at your door and I'm like, Matt said I could come over and play. You just gotta put the rodents away.
Yeah.
Wait, don't break. Don't break. Don't break.
I'm covered
Come
in
on, don't break.
silver paint now.
Oh, those are so gross. When you first put these decals on, because the glue is rather old, it's covered in this white, milky
Dip it in water.
substance.
Dip it in water first and rub it off.
Well, I am. Oh, that
That will
so gross.
disappear. The,
Yeah.
the white.
Right.
That'll go clear once it dries.
I rub mine off a little bit.
It should.
George, why is it the calm before the storm? What's going on? What's going on in Australia?
It's almost Bloomin' Onion Day here at Outback Steakhouse, which is not authentic at all.
So I have a question for George. Actually, do they have an Outback Steakhouse in Australia?
I feel like that'd be the ultimate insult.
Maybe. can't be the only one that's actually thought of that.
No, you're definitely not.
Yeah, dude.
He was talking about Jordan getting some bench time. On,
Oh yeah, right.
Oh,
When I get home, it might be a whole different story. Maybe I failed a test.
Exactly.
Now I'm worried. Maybe I should get out of here, guys.
The worst thing in the world that a woman can tell you is, sure, honey, you can go.
Oh, you're in
It-
Schrodinger's
And then
box.
you go.
It,
You are.
And then if you go-
until you go home.
yeah, it was through text.
Oh boy. Well, it was, Can I have all your modeling stuff, Jordan?
Sure. But you have to build the Russian stuff. You can't just sell it.
That's all right. I would learn through the Russian beef farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man, get in there. Oh man, you can hear me. I've actually
get my
built all
wife to
mine
do
to that one.
I keep losing things that I put down, and then I look for them, and then I pick them up and put them back down, and then I lose them again. It's just a vicious cycle of ridiculousness.
I say, I'm gonna make a great old person. I can already not remember shit.
Same. And my back already hurts.
No down payment on my senility.
Well, there's some drama we could talk about.
what?
So for the first time ever, I actually went to a chiropractor because you motherfucker, he's a yeah. And all this should succeed. No, I actually went to a chiropractor, and I had 26 visits that are covered by my insurance, right? And I'm
And
not
you had a
going to mention the
great time.
chiropractor or my insurance. No, I did not. But it actually helped. So they were actually recommending like spinal decompression,
Yeah.
where they actually, just kind of, it's like a rack.
They play
you
a
know,
part.
I know medieval
Yeah.
torture.
It's
Pretty
about
much.
4 steps before drawing you.
Yeah. So, I did that, and it worked. It was very helpful. It was,
That's great.
and, well, no, it gets better. I feel like I actually feel like my computer, because, what they told me is that I only get 26 visits through my insurance, which is fine, and the decompression is not covered under the insurance,
Well, of course
and
not.
it's $75 each time.
Why would they cover that?
Well, they don't.
That's
the
what I'm
problem.
saying. The insurance, you're lucky they cover anything.
Well, they do cover.
Only one good way to use insurance is
They
to
cover chiropractic visits, which is, I was actually surprised that they did that. But they said that the first 3 visits were on them, were on the chiropractor.
That's
I'm
cool.
like, all right, well, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if it works. So then I'm like, all right, well, after the 3rd visit, and it was working, and I was afraid it was going to work. Now they're like, so when can you come back? And I'm like, well, all right, how often do you need to see me? He's like, oh, well, at least 3 times a week.
Whoa.
And I'm like, so I have to pay an $18 copay plus $75 every time I come in here, and you want to do that for 3 times a week? That's $300 a week. That's $1,200 a month. That's twice as much as my house payment. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
So I'd rather not mention the name on.
Okay. All right.
But, yeah, it's. I mean, I don't want to, because there are people that go there and they love it. I mean, and bully for them. But to me, it was more. It felt more like a cult-like atmosphere. It was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, but it worked, which is the really sucky part. So, I am feeling better. My back is not nearly as tight, and And I have some other things that I am going to try. That also I am not going to mention on Facebooks.
Okay.
Actually, I could. It's legal in the state of Missouri, you know. So I'm going to try the
Muscle
dispensary
relaxants?
down this. Yeah. Well, no. Well, sort of.
The other stuff will work better.
Start hearing
What other
Anti
stuff?
Vegeta playing.
Well, I'm trying to keep it a family show, and I don't know if there's children watching, and you got to be 21 or over.
Highly
So,
doubt.
yeah.
Highlights for old people.
All right, so from George, let's see. Seems we have Outback Steakhouses, but he's never seen. He's never been. A few are in his state, but over an hour's drive.
Not
So
worth
they
it.
call
Bloomin'
it
Onion
Australia.
Day, George. It's almost Bloomin' Onion.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, but I love Bloomin' Onions. It's probably one of my favorite foods.
Yep. I'm just completely and totally stoked that they actually have an Outback Steakhouse in Australia.
Yeah, I did not see that
That
coming.
just no. That makes the world just a little bit brighter place to live in.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling like, okay, if they're accepting of it.
And it's not even that great of a restaurant. I'm not a fan. If I'm gonna eat a steak, I'll go.
Yeah, but their
Texas
Bloomin' Onions are
Roadhouse
so
or
good.
Longhorn. They are good. They are good.
And plus, I don't really know anywhere else I can go around here to get a Bloomin' Onion, to be honest.
Texas Roadhouse is a version of it.
Yeah, but that's...
It's not quite the same.
I hate Texas Roadhouse and their lies.
You really? Ooh, man,
They're lies.
Their lies. They're not a Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, you want me to eat my body weight in bread? Okay.
yes. I'm Italian. I'm built for that.
Oh, you want me to eat this sweet potato that's covered in my own body weight of marshmallows and deliciousness and brown sugar? Okay. Yeah,
Yes, please.
let's go ahead and do that. When do we start?
Man, tell us how you really feel, Jordan.
I'm
Don't
actually a
hold
total
back, man.
liar. I love Texas
Don't hold
Roadhouse
back.
like every other American. Honestly, people who say they don't like Texas Roadhouse is like people who say they don't like Nickelback. Yeah, you do. You all had the
Yeah, you do.
album. Everyone had the CD.
Oh yeah. I think Nickelback it gets a bad rap. I don't know why they.
They get a bad
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
because someone gave them a bad rap and then it went viral on TV. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing that YouTube video, how that all transpired. Kind of ridiculous.
They probably made so
I mean,
much
I'm not a
money that
fan
they
of-
don't even care.
Oh. Yeah.
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 So,
I mean, I wouldn't.
And he's married to Avril Lavigne, so he can smoke his Cuban cigar and drink his $300 a glass whiskey and laugh at me all day long. Because he wins at the end of every day.
Wait a minute. Does that mean he's the skater boy?
Yeah, I guess that does, doesn't it? Well,
I guess it does.
that solves that.
Oh, kind of like Mr. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Oh, he hates that, by the way.
That's Chrome.
Chrome it out, guy.
It's going. Had to make sure what I was about to Chrome is actually.
It's just Ford. They probably chromed everything.
I wasn't sure if the quarter glass.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as I'm done whiting these dials for this cockpit, I'm gonna get the our only 17 for
Nice.
tonight.
Male names again?
This is Numbers Part 1.
Numbers part 1.
Yes.
We're gonna have Bob Seger's "I Feel Like a Number" on it.
Not this week.
Okay.
Because, man, I feel like a woman. on. Right, so I didn't like the little decals that much. Let's see how they like the big ones.
George says everyone here loves Nickelback.
Right. Not wrong.
Well, see, Australians got decent taste. I'm just saying. There really is nothing wrong with Nickelback. I don't know where people get that from. I really don't. There's really nothing that wrong with them. All right, Jordan, I'm going to try your trick here. Don't break, don't break, don't break.
Be gentle. I give that little double dip, you know?
That's what I just did. It didn't break. Didn't break. Come on, float. Ooh, ooh. Dirty. Come on.
No. Ken, you feeling all right?
It's probably the lacquer fumes.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any. I was gonna use some acrylic, and I realized I had a little bit of lacquer thinner in my airbrush, and I'm just cleaning it out now.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I should have put my mask. Should have put the mask on.
Ken's like, I can smell the number 9.
Oh boy.
I can taste sound.
That's why I don't really. I
Guns
can
N'
taste
Roses
the
taste
sound.
bad.
I want to get high enough to where I can actually see color.
Oh, no, that's funny.
I've tried, it doesn't happen. Just saying. Whoa, look at that. Okay, alright, now we're cooking with some gas here.
Sounds like Lizard. Okay.
Come on,
Okay.
come on. Man, these decals are thin. I'm used to Canada's really thick decals, and these ain't it. Man, these things are super thin.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Did your kit come with these things? What are these templates for?
I have no idea.
Guess I'll deal with it when I get there. Pretty cool though,
Hey
right?
Matt, I sold the Italeri HE111Z.
Really?
Yeah.
How much
I
you go
got
for?
$29 for it. I can't believe. $29
Nice.
bucks.
Nice.
Somebody got robbed.
I was thinking, hey, I was gonna post, hey Matt, do you want an Italeri kit?
He's got jokes.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
He is one of us.
He is one of us. So there's a stone bar that actually turned out really well. I'm gonna let that melt for a while.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah, it turned out
So
okay.
the bigger ones are working okay for you?
Yeah, they're really thin though, and I mean like
Flat
dead
for thin.
Yeah, and it's just, oh my god, I love that joke. It's just a what a thin mint.
Monsieur Creosote.
I can't say the other one. I can't, I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble.
He's biting his tongue.
I am. I'm trying to. I'm also cutting them like really close to the, which I normally don't need to do because the Solvacet usually takes care of that, but yeah. I'm telling you, I think Solvacet's just vinegar. because that's all I'm smelling right now.
Take a swig of it and let us know.
Really?
Negative.
I'm gonna. I think
It
I'll
even
try
says
some
on the bottle, do not drink,
That's a suggestion.
which is funny. Because it's
Oh, it
only on there
doesn't smell
because
like-
you know somebody tried.
It doesn't smell like vinegar. The one I have smells like wet dog.
Oh,
I think your bottle might
Maybe
be
I got
right.
bad bits.
I know that smell too. Wet corgi is not good. But now, pull out the micro set, not the sol, but the set, and take a whiff of that and tell me if
the
that's not
Sol's-
vinegar.
The micros. Oh, the micro Sol is vinegar. The micro set is vinegar. Yeah, that's definitely got a vinegar. I had the Walther Solva set. That's what I was sniffing.
Oh,
It's got methoxypropanol, methoxy 1-propanol, and
yeah,
methoxy
you're right. It does smell like wet dog. I never even thought about it, but it really does smell like wet dog. Far out.
The power of
And things-
persuasion.
Yeah, methoxy 2-propanol, methoxy 1-propanol.
Yeah. Nothing but the best.
That's right.
All right, now I'm
Okay.
looking to it.
Oh, and just for the record, Jordan, that trick worked. I double dipped that big one and it worked.
Nice.
Like a treat.
Glad I could be of assistance to you, sir.
They usually are. My only concern now is that it's wrinkling, but they always do. When you saw the set. And I'm afraid because they're so thin that it's gonna well, I guess we'll find out. One way or the other. You know me. Trust the process.
So George says, "Hey Ken, I have that kit, the Zwilling." And he said, "Wow,
Yeah,
ICM makes a 148 scale one."
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Can you imagine how
I
big
can't
that thing's
imagine
gonna
how
be?
huge that would. How much? Yeah, you need
Wow.
some serious shelf space for that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Doesn't tomorrow start the new group build?
It does.
Oh boy.
The box art. Cool box art.
Dang it.
Big breath. You got this.
And my record for group build finishes is terrible. I'm one for. Well, we had 3 group builds. I got one done.
I'm 2 for 3. That's not bad. I'm 2 for 3. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The Bronco or the animal one, that Bronco kicked my butt. It's still, I'm looking at it, staring at me, laughing at me. And then the Tiger,
Yeah.
got that one done, and then the TV one.
I'm so sick.
It will dull a little bit, but it's
That's alright. It's not a Haggerty car.
it ain't going
Was
up
that
on Nico
was that the a Bandai kit or is that the MPC kit?
Oh no, that was the MPC kit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was, and it didn't build bad. It was just,
Yeah.
there was a lot of flash on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it built okay. You know, and it really, on something like that, the paint job is what really sells it. And I thought that one really turned out good as far as the paint job was concerned.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really happy with the edit. I really am. Not to mention that, you know, my lady got me that was my Christmas present last year? No, the year before. So it was time to build that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that one Bandai?
No,
No,
that was the
MPC.
MPC.
George said he failed his group build.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
I started on strong and then I just dropped off because I was trying to get the electronics to light the floor. I had the floor all cut out, and I just couldn't find the electronics that I like that worked well. So I'm on the hunt for some. I found like some panels, light panels, and they're really cool, but it's too big and I can't get it in.
What's
under
that
the floor,
website?
so.
Evans Designs that I got my LEDs
Evans,
from.
Yeah.
Did they not have what you
Yeah.
wanted?
I only found out about them recently.
That's usually who I go through for all my LEDs. They're great to work with, by the way. They
Yeah, because I had some they call light sheet, and it's like real paper thin, and you plug it in, and it would fit under there, but it wasn't big enough to cover all the cutouts in the floor. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go the LED route, I think.
they make some really small ones
Yeah.
on that website that you can get.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably go that route. I do want to finish that because it's just a cool model.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
It's a cool ship, the Flying Sub.
Mhm.
But yeah, started out real big and then I just got discouraged early on.
Yeah, I've
50
done that
years.
myself. I think we've all done that. So what is everybody building for the new group build?
Don't know yet.
Yeah, I'm in 2 other builds.
Oh,
Well, definitely something. Well, I'm doing Monogram for Gateway.
yeah. Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, having a special monogram built in? That's pretty cool.
They
Well,
are.
for the contest in September. Must be Monogram. Must
Nice.
Out of box.
out of the box.
Decals are allowed to be changed, I asked. Because mine are garbage. And honestly, I don't want to.
Yeah, I haven't had good luck with monogram decals.
Well, mine are from
They're
77.
also old.
They look okay, and I'm sure I could get them to work. It's just that they're so thick.
Yeah.
I just don't want to deal with it.
You know, everybody says that like about the Tamiya ones as well, but I've never had an issue with them.
I haven't either. I just take my
actually
time.
kinda like them thick.
They shatter if you're
Yeah.
not careful, but I always take my a long time.
I mean, these are really, really thin, and they're really brittle, but they're going on okay. I say that now, and it'll probably screw it up.
They look good, man.
Yeah, man, that's pretty sweet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually pretty much enjoying this nice little break from the aircraft every day. Plus, I think it'll be kind of cool in my wife's office.
Let's say, after you make 4,000 books.
I've honestly skipped the book part because I just don't want to. I don't want to do it. It looks so terrible.
After you do 4,000 of them.
Did you
It
ever
looks
finish
so
that, Matt?
bad.
Did you ever finish that?
No, not yet. I had a. Yeah, just
Rage quit.
yeah.
Right. Rage.
Sorry, these bugs.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
All
what I'm
right.
trying to
That's
do.
all gonna dry. That's all gonna dry. That's all gonna dry. That's all gonna dry. Perfect time to do. Numbers part 1.
Sweet.
Here we go. So, was hoping that Corey was gonna get on here. He said he was gonna join us, but then something must have happened. Cause our first.
I think he's a little down because of the job thing.
Gotcha. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's John. It's.
Hey guys.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey John.
It's the $75 Proxon guy.
Yeah. Good steal.
You beat me by like 3 minutes. I was gonna snag that for.
That poor person got blown up by all of us.
Oh yeah. I was so gonna grab that.
Let's say, I bet
I've
for
been
the right,
looking at those. I was
Say,
saying,
$150?
I was gonna say for the right price, John will sell it to you.
I bet.
I'm the only game in town.
All right, hey, we got numbers part 1 tonight. We got 99 bottles of beer on the wall versus 3 is a magic number.
Wow.
what is it? How much is it?
From
Is that
Sesame
from,
Street.
Multiplication Rock.
Yes.
Somewhere in the distant ancient Trinity, there is 3. That's a magic number.
Yes. So there you go. So we got 99 bottles of beer versus 3 is a magic number. Jim Lore, what you gonna go with?
Well, I'm gonna go 99 bottles of beer.
Okay.
Because, yeah, beer.
Ken, what you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go with 3 is a magic number because my birthday is on the 3rd.
Gotcha. John, 99 bottles of beer or 3 is a magic number?
I'm gonna go with the praise the people on the school bus. 99 bottles of beer.
All right.
There you go.
George, you got yours. Matt? Got you on that one. Jordan?
I'm gonna do the same.
That's the same? All right. All right, 99 bottles of beer moves on.
Well, that's unfortunate. Why is that not aligning?
All right. Okay, we got 1 from Metallica versus 1985 by Bowling for Soup.
Oh, that's easy.
All right, Jim?
1 by Metallica.
All right. Ken?
I'll go with the Metallica.
All right. John?
I'm gonna have to pass.
Okay. You're a Viva?
Yeah.
All right. Waiting for George's. Matt? 1. Jordan?
Metallica.
All right. See if George gets in there. All right. He goes Metallica, doesn't know the other one. All right. All right, so we got Love Potion number 9 versus 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad by Meatloaf.
Nice.
All right. Jim?
Love Potion number 9.
All right. Ken?
I'm gonna go with Meatloaf.
Ah, go with Meatloaf. All right. Hey, John?
Love potion number 9.
All right. Matt?
Same for me because I don't know the Meatloaf song.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know that one.
All right. Jordan?
Meatloaf, man.
Meatloaf? Ah. By 1, Love Potion number 9.
Nice.
I know 2 Meatloaf songs.
One is
It was
Paradise by
actually
the
on
Dashboard
the
Light,
B-side of Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
and the other one is I'll Do Anything for Love, but I won't do that. All right.
Not a dry eye in the house. Come on, guys.
All right, so we got not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady
And the lady.
versus 5150 by Van Halen.
Oh,
Yeah, this one's got a dead.
beer and chocolate, man. Beer and
So-
chocolate.
So, once, twice, 3 times a maybe.
See, that's buckwheat version.
That Bowie version, yeah. Hey, Jim Lore.
5150.
5150.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Ken.
3 times a lady.
3 times a lady. John.
3 times the lady.
3 times a lady. Let's see, Matt.
5150.
Alright. Jordan.
5150.
5150.
Dude, look at how cool.
So nice that I'm not gonna die on that hole alone.
3 times a lady for George.
Gotta do each an individual book or is that a set of
Alright.
books?
Set of books.
Okay.
It sucks just as bad as a full set of books. Don't be confused.
What you have to do there?
Get the books on the shelf and get them in the middle.
Oh, gotcha.
I hate it.
Alrighty.
And this isn't even me folding books yet. This is just preliminary books. This is book on a car.
Alright, let's see. You got One More Night by Phil Collins versus A19 by Steely Dan.
Say that again?
Got One More Night by Phil Collins versus A19 by Steely Dan.
Oh,
It's Hey, H-U-Y 19.
Oh, okay. I like.
And yeah.
Okay. And
And that will be my pick, because I love Steely Dan.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, Ken.
Yeah, Steely Dan.
All right. Through the
Through the respirator.
through the respirator. There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right,
Killed Kenny.
Instead
You
of three
bastards.
John. One More Night or Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
All right.
Luke, I am your father.
All right, Matt.
If you're not a fan of God, you're Vader.
Phil Collins. Hey, Jordan.
I'm also going Phil Collins.
Phil
'cause
Collins.
I'm smart.
Well,
Phil
boy.
Collins
That's
moves
what my wife
on.
says.
Really?
Yeah, 4-3.
Not a bunch of Steely Dan fans. All right.
Yeah. So we got Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes versus 5 More Minutes by Frank Sinatra.
More than 5 minutes. Tell you that.
If you have to ask, you don't know.
I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry, Jim.
I'm gonna go Frank.
Frank. All right.
Okay.
All right, Ken.
I'll go with Frankie.
Frank. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Didn't that sound like
Frank Sinatra. All
All right.
right, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Matt.
Yes. White stripes.
White Stripes.
I'll go White Stripes too.
White Stripes. All right. Frank moves on then.
Come on. Stupid decal.
Okay.
Don't do that. No.
All right. We got I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by Proclaimers versus Thunder Kiss 65 by White Zombie.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yes.
Mic drop.
Yes, Mr. Vader.
Jim, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna go White Zombie on that one.
White Zombie. All right. Ken.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Proclaimers.
All right.
500 miles.
All right. Let's see, John. Viva Las Vegas. What? 500 miles. All right.
500 miles.
Nice.
Oh.
Ah, all right.
Yeah.
All right,
And
Matt.
it comes on the radio.
White
Comes on the radio. The volume cranked up.
Gotcha. Hey, Jordan.
White Zombie.
White Zombie. And George brings it in. George brings it in as I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles.
I knew
Because
that
he
was
can't
gonna
go for the
happen.
other one.
Yay, George!
Yeah.
Rules in this country.
All right, we got
Brilliant after all.
and we got Jim's favorite 99 Luft Balloons by Enya versus 18 in Life by Skid Row.
Oh. Easy. That's 99 Wolf Balloons.
Red balloons or 18 in
99
life?
Lift balloons.
Lift balloons.
The balloons.
The balloons, John?
Frost.
99.
That is true. I thought it was
99. Matt?
18 life.
18 in life.
I love those clips.
Jordan?
Skid Row, guys. Come
Ah.
on, man.
And George knocks us over. 99 Moof balloons.
Oh, I like that guy.
I hate Sebastian Bach.
What?
He's better than Axl Rose.
Blasphemy.
He's way better than
I know,
Axl
right? So
Rose.
overrated.
And his name's
Him and
Sebastian.
Axl
He
Rose,
already
they
has
should
it
all-
bad
they-
enough.
They should both go to the old folks home. There's time.
Oh,
All right, and
last couple shows, Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm was the singer for Skid Row, and it was pretty badass.
really?
Now we're talking. There's the future ex-Mrs. Lore.
Lizzie Hale?
Should be.
I know. I'm listening to a new group called Imperial Age. They are. They consider themselves symphonic power rock.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. I'll play some after we get off.
If you describe it like that, then it's just alt rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like opera and metal had a love child.
Operatic metal.
Muse.
Yeah.
That's
Like
exactly.
Muse.
That's exactly.
There's a bunch of-
That works. That's hilarious.
I don't know about that.
That was.
I'll play some for you. All right, and then we got When I'm 64 by the Beatles versus 98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, somebody's got jokes.
I'm here all night.
Is that a real song? 98 bottles of beer on the wall?
Nice job, Kevin.
Well, we moved down the wall.
A little more. That's crazy how good you are with that pen. I feel like I just go.
I know. His patience is
It's incredible with the pen.
phenomenal.
He showed me the steering wheel. I'm like, what? That looks amazing.
Okay, Jim. 64 or 98 bottles?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Beatles.
Beatles. All right. Ken.
Yeah, I'll have to go with the Beatles, unfortunately.
All right. See, George, you got yours. John.
Beatles.
Beatles. Matt.
I'm gonna go on a joke and say 98 bottles of beer.
98. All right. Jordan.
Beatles.
Beatles. All right. George goes, when I'm 64, another 13 years.
Yep.
Well, 14 for me.
One for me.
1 for you.
9 for me.
9.
What's that? Who's? Say what?
When I'm 64.
Oh, I did 64 already.
Oh, you did 64?
Yeah.
All right. Wow, what a eclectic list we now have.
Did you expect anything less?
It just
I mean,
keeps getting
seriously.
worse.
Oh, let's just rip the Band-Aid off of this one. 5 More Minutes by Frank Sinatra versus 1 by Metallica.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh, you're killing me. Oh,
Okay, Jim.
1 by Metallica. It's not even a question.
Okay. Ken.
I will go with Frankie on this one.
All
Oh,
right.
here we go.
Hey.
Here it comes.
John.
I'll go Frank Sinatra.
All right. Ken. Oh, I got Ken. Sorry. Hey, waiting for George. Matt.
Metallica.
Come on, George, don't let me down.
All right. Jordan.
Frankie.
All right.
Wow.
All right, and we got George's. Moving on, 4-3. 5 more minutes.
Wow.
Frank Sinatra.
What did George vote for?
Frank, 5 more minutes.
And I was counting on the Australian vote.
Okay, we got One More Night by Phil Collins versus I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles. Jim Lore,
500 miles.
500 miles. Ken,
500 miles.
Because now it's in my head. I mean, now I can hear it.
you sure?
And I will walk.
It's gonna
500
stay.
miles. Yeah. Oh, that's a total earbug.
Yeah.
I will raise you and say, one more night.
I love to do it too.
All right.
And you're not wrong.
Yep. John, what you gonna go with? One More Night or I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles?
500 miles.
500 miles. Matt,
There we go.
Yeah, Proclaimers.
Proclaimers. Jordan.
I'll go Proclaimers.
All right. Proclaimers moves on.
We proclaim that the Proclaimers are winners.
All right. Oh, now we got 5150 versus 99 Loof Balloons.
Oh, come on.
What you go with, Jim?
5150.
All right. Hey, Ken.
Chill out, yo.
99 look balloons.
All right. John.
I don't know this one.
99.
All right. Matt.
What was the other one other than 99?
5150.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Jordan. 5150. And Jordan breaks our tie.
I did something.
5150 moves on. Oh, there we go.
Is that Van Halen song?
Van Halen song.
It's Van Hagar.
Van Hagar? Yeah. I don't remember that one. I probably heard it though.
They have an album named after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably heard it. It's just not ringing a bell moment at this moment.
And George has wrote that down. Best earworm song.
Oh God, that is a great one.
Yes.
I can
All
come
right.
up with 17 of those. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Oh, we could probably come up with probably
It's
51
a
of
small
them?
world after all would probably take that one.
Oh no! Don't not that.
Yep.
Not the small world.
No, anything but that.
Like Andy Griffith's show.
yes.
Oh man, that too.
Or Dick Van Dyke.
Sunday, Monday, happy days.
Oh, that's a good
no.
one.
Another earworm.
Yep. Hey, we got When I'm 64 by the Beatles versus Love Potion number 9. A toughie. Jim, what you here with?
I'm gonna go with Love Potion number 9. I love
All
that
right,
song.
all right. All right. Ken.
I'll go with Love Potion number 9 as well.
All right. John.
When I'm 64.
All right. Let's see, Matt.
No potion number 9.
All right. Jordan.
Love Potion number 9.
Love Potion number 9, breaking the tie. You have been the tiebreaker person. Love Potion number 9.
No coin of fate, no coin of fate, no coin of fate.
All right, so our finals. We got 5150 versus 5 More Minutes by Frank Sinatra.
Oh man.
Jim, what you gonna go with?
That's
They're gonna pull my pasta card for this, but 5150.
All right. Hey, Ken.
My
Frankie,
grandfather's
Frank Sinatra.
my grandfather is rolling in his grave right now.
John.
Oh, 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. All right. Matt.
what was it?
5150. 5 more minutes.
5150.
All right. Jordan.
5150.
All right. Let's see what George says.
I'm on Australia. I'm counting on you.
All right. By 1. 5150 moves on.
Yes. Thank you, Australia.
Now, he actually picked for 5 more minutes. I just wanted to make sure it didn't go the other way. So. All right, so we
See,
got
that was my dream bubble.
we got Love Potion number 9 versus I'm gonna be 500 miles.
Ooh.
So 500 or 9. Jim.
Love Potion number 9. It's such a classic. It holds up.
Okay. Ken.
Love Potion number 9.
All right. John. Number 9 or 500 miles?
500.
500. All right, Matt.
500.
Both are
500.
excellent, though.
All right. Jordan.
500.
500. 500 is moving on. And for finals for numbers songs, part 1, I'm gonna be 500 miles versus 5150.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yay. Jim.
Okay, I'm gonna go 500 miles.
Okay. Ken.
I'll go 500 miles.
Okay. John.
500.
500. All right. Matt.
5150.
5150. Jordan.
5150.
5150.
Uh-oh.
And George's vote. We got it. With a score of 4-3. I'm gonna be 500 miles. Is our
All right.
winner.
See, I knew I'd vote with the Australians. I mean, they are Australia after
There
all.
you go.
We're gonna have the most eclectic list at the end of the year.
What's his date?
26.
26.
26th.
Yes. There we go. Joining the ranks.
I can't wait till the end of the year. That's gonna be an amazing list.
Let's see. So we got I'm gonna be 500 miles. The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Come on, Eileen. Black Betty. Maggie May. Let's see. Jenny 8675309. Chop Suey. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Werewolves of London. Viva Las Vegas.
Wow.
Folsom Prison Blues. Black Betty again. Purple Haze. Nights in White Satin. There we go. I have to count, see how many we got. And 500 miles, I like George, and 500 miles is proclaimed the winner.
That's good, Ryder.
Wow. Let's come on.
1, 2, 3,
My baloney has a first aid.
I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Reminds me of Demolition Man. Oh, this is my fave.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, 14 weeks worth right here.
Yeah.
So, oh, I wish I could do that. That'd be cool. That'd be a lot of time to get into that. Alright. I gotta run something up to Tiffany. Alright, so y'all continue modeling. I'll be right back.
Nope, we all gotta stop because you're leaving.
Yep. Everybody freeze.
Oh boy, did I pick a bad time to stop. Oh, my decals are gonna mess. Oh, you made me ink.
Oh, the wall, back wall.
Smaller walls. I gotta put books on the shelf. Pretty sweet.
Is that from Nemo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite Pixar movies.
Uh-oh.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Yeah. I mean, that's good advice no matter what.
My wife can put all of her
Yeah.
backs in it.
Absolutely.
Oh man,
So gross.
I keep mine on the kitchen table. No, I don't. I keep it in my toolbox. I'm a very heavy.
Keep it on the headboard.
I'm a very heavy connoisseur. That's what happens when you have anxiety and depression.
Oh, I think I know what that is. This white gooey substance that's on the decal?
It's the glue, right?
It's the glue.
Yeah. That's what happened when I used the monogram decals on my Wildcat. I got rid of all the glue and then they didn't stick.
Well,
Oh, that's
I don't know. These seem like they're sticking pretty good right now. And if I can get down a good set of, if I can get them down good and dry, then I'll get it. I'm gonna put another gloss coat on top of it tomorrow when they're done, but they seem to be sticking. And
Yeah, the white stuff's probably under the decal and that'll give you good adhesion there.
You're right.
But I had mine in like a warm water bath and they floated off the paper and it sort of washed all the glue off. So when I stuck them on, they stuck. But then when the water dried underneath them, they just peeled off.
so,
No, I learned that lesson.
Gloss it. I gotta paint, tape off and paint here and here because I forgot.
Yours
about
should be
the
okay
gold
with
one.
those.
well,
And
I'm
I'm pretty
hoping.
sure that white glue stuff dries crystal clear anyways.
Dump some Cooler Red.
Well,
on
we're
It's
about to
actually on
find
like
out.
Dump it in, G.
Mr. Hobby, I think it's Mark Setter. It looks
Mhm.
like it's got glue in it because it's like a white
Yeah.
decal setter. So I think that
Which
helps.
from what I hear, a lot of people really like that stuff, but man, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, I didn't have good luck with it. Like I had some stubborn decals and it didn't do anything on it. Like, oh, that's
Really?
disappointing. But I guess it's. Yeah,
Dude, this is
I
gonna be
forget what
so
brand they
cool.
were. They were really, really
My
tough.
wife's gonna hate
Oh,
it.
they were inhalary decals.
Of course they were. Of course they were.
And yeah, and they. I mean, I tried everything, and then the only thing that would work in the end was Microset helped it to. You know, the setting solution from Microscale, the Microset, and then when I put the Tamiya, the Mark Softer, it was the Mark Softer,
Oh.
the strong one, the strong Mark Fit Strong. Yeah, that's what Tamiya Mark Fit Strong. That worked really well. Anything else that just last that?
I mean, this looks gross. I mean, it's. Yeah. Come here.
So I'm gonna show you, since I redid the model room down here, Jordan came and got me some stickers of some different squadrons.
Yeah.
We have the
Nice.
Barflies,
Nice.
The Bengals of VMFA 542.
I like the butterfly ones. And the Warlords is good too.
And then we got the Warlords from the Navy HSL 51.
Oh, I like that one.
We have the Fighting 114. I think they're the
Aardvarks.
Aardvarks? Yeah.
Yeah. They flew F1 for a while.
And VAW
Yeah,
114. Just like Razorbacks.
Yep.
Wild boars.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
very cool.
Navy HSL 35, the Magicians.
I like that patch.
And then we
looks
got
like the top headers, but
Is HSL, is that a helicopter squadron?
I think so.
yeah.
and VMFA 220 or 232. Do you believe they're the Red Devils?
That is correct.
Red
Yeah.
Devils.
Yeah. So appearing in and around the hobby cave and display cases. So once again, thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Very nice.
All right. All that is still drying. Let's see if I can finish my group build and getting Eleanor done to my satisfaction.
Yeah, we look really bad as the leader of our merry band that you couldn't get it done.
Because he's busy corralling all of us.
Well, I also had the paint
Well,
issue.
that's true.
I had the paint issue.
What happened with the paint?
It turned green.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was lovely.
How does that happen?
I have no idea.
Thinned it incorrectly.
Oh yes, I thinned it incorrectly.
Don't worry.
You use too much thinner?
It's all Gary.
It let's see, it's an enamel paint, but it reacts violently and weirdly to
X20?
no an enamel thinner. It was spraying out spider web, and then John saved me and said, "Hey, by the way, it says don't thin with mineral spirits." I'm like, "It's enamel paint."
What else are you supposed to thin it with?
Right.
Yeah.
Mr. Low.
Bubbling
And
thinner.
enamel
Yeah,
thinner. There's a-
unicorn pea.
That stuff's so expensive.
Yep. But man, is it good.
It is good.
Yeah,
But it doesn't work well with Vallejo paints, just saying.
that's
it
right.
does not. Honestly, I save that for my like really expensive paints. Like your all clads, your ammos, your MRPs, your extreme metals. I don't use it with Tamiya.
Well, really,
Oh.
with X20, you really don't need it, but it does help. I kind of liked it.
George, you missed it earlier. So, what changed the cave? I'm gonna take some pictures, probably either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I got some tinkering to do. But we've enlarged it. We can fit about 7 people in here right now, and then let's see if we brought in additional tables. You get probably additional we can have a total of like 12 people in here.
Is that everybody on camera?
1, 2, 3. Yes. And George, we could have
Wow.
everybody could come over to my house right now and come down to the hobby cave, and we'd still have room.
George, you can still come to the States. We have a place for you.
Yeah.
So we can dig a hole right there, straight down.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing to see old George. That would be awesome.
Show them the States
Yep.
Show them cheaper model kit prices.
and cheap beer.
Yeah. Just bring an empty suitcase because you know you're going to go home with all the models you don't need.
Just come here with nothing except an empty
Yeah,
an empty
just-
bag.
Just bring a duffel
Yeah,
bag.
How much do
So
you have to pay?
wait. Be cheaper Probably cheaper to buy the
is for
luggage here.
bag check.
Oh, you're right.
True. True. It's probably true.
No offense, George, but
Australia's expensive.
by the time you check it and all that stuff, you know. Well, I have to give a shout out to the Ammo Atom paints, the new Atom paints. It's first time trying them tonight. They work really great. It's supposed to be like spray
I heard a lot of
lacquer.
guys. I heard a lot of the miniature guys like those. Are they lacquers?
No, they're acrylic, non-toxic.
Well,
And so I got
You
a
want some?
bunch to try,
Are you sure?
and it
Yes, because mine
sprays
don't get used.
just like the
terrible.
lacquer spray. It
Wow.
goes on really thin. I was impressed because I've been looking for something to spray that's not lacquer during the winter time when I don't have good ventilation.
right.
And I think I just found the paint for me.
Man,
We'll try
I
some
guess,
other ones.
I guess there are other people that have problems with spraying
That's really
Tamiya.
good.
I've never had a problem spraying the Tamiya
Same,
paints.
I'll steady my hand
I did when I first tried it, but that was only because I had only used enamels and wasn't used to how you have to thin it. Once you get
Okay,
the thinning
yeah, I'll
ratio
take
right,
that.
it's beautiful. They spray
I don't
beautiful.
know if I'll be able to make it work, but
I love Tamiya
I do
paints
need
now,
that
but
whole bottle.
I
for
didn't
both.
when I
Out of my
the
setup,
first time I tried them.
out of my setup, it's 50-50 thinner
Yeah,
Tamiya
At least
paint, and
50-50.
then I set my PSI to around 15,
Pretty neat.
yeah,
which is
Nice.
actually a little high.
yeah. They like to be thin and
Yeah.
they spray and they dry really
Use
nice.
your clear
You
blue.
get a really
they
nice,
do.
smooth, consistent finish.
Me?
No. Matte.
And a lot of times I use
dials and stuff?
the leveling thinner.
Yeah, you want some?
And
No,
I
it's
used
just,
to.
I saw it up there. I'm like, oh.
I'll use the X20A when I want to like do some chipping or something because it'll chip easier.
Yeah, that
But,
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Tamiya ones. great
Sometimes
paint.
on the older NASA belts
And I like the
even
Mr.
on
Color
some
too.
of
Favorite.
the early '80s blue Ford interiors, and they had the blue nylon seat belts and lap belts. You know how they were kind of almost that like opaque silver blue.
Yeah, I still remember them having like a glisten.
Right. So you can paint your
You put a dull coat over it.
you paint your belt silver color dull, and then go over to the clear blue
There we go.
because it had that silver thread or whatever. Over the belt. That's like when that's back then you catch your family member in the knee with the belt buckle because the belt buckle weighed 14 pounds.
There you come out on a hot day and it's burning
Ooh,
alive. Yeah, dude.
Put the Ram logo right in the side of your hands.
Hot seat belt.
Ooh.
Mr. Brand, my brother.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bug out, so we'll catch you next week, I guess.
All right,
Yeah,
see you,
see
Ken.
ya.
Ken.
Countdown Nationals.
Yeah. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Where do you want to
Yeah,
take the trash?
countdown to nationals.
Here, they came.
Does anyone need a refill?
I'm good.
Nope.
Well, I'll wait until you guys do.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
Man, these things are fighting me every step of the way, but I'm winning.
Good for you, man.
Think that.
Well,
The evening is young, Lord.
George says, I'll bring a
I
small
am
stash
getting
of beer. LOL.
Yeah.
bring some Fosters. That's what I want. Real
Yeah,
Australian
George, what is your
Fosters.
preferred brand of beer?
Yeah.
I know you guys don't drink Foster's really down there. That's more of the American thing.
They don't?
No,
Oh. What's that stuff?
I like
that's
Foster's.
that's what they feed all the dumb Americans that come over there on holiday.
I don't blame them. I'd be sick and tired of seeing us too.
They save the good stuff for themselves.
Most because they're smart. Genius.
Those are good. Those are good.
Gotta reskill the.
Yeah, what's your brand, and do you care for any American brand? 'Cause I know that's swill to most European folk. Not that you're European, but
Well, it can't be true because I mean Budweiser's the #1 selling beer in the world. Or does that just mean we're alcoholics?
I would imagine it's skewed to North America being like 90+% of their total sales. It'd be a
Okay.
good stat to look up.
Yeah, 10,000 flies can't be wrong.
Waiting for Ken's or George's response.
I wonder if Qantas flies to Lambert.
Yes. My ex-brother-in-law lives in Australia, and him and his family show up every year to visit his sister.
Only reason I know about Qantas is because that was in Rain Man. That was the only airline Rain Man would fly on because they never crashed
Yes.
until like the early 2000s, and they crashed.
Yeah. And just before they hit the ground, they all said crikey. Too soon? Too soon.
Too soon.
Too soon.
You alright, Jim?
Yes.
In what way?
Let's see if the one of my oh there it is. Carpet Monster uses again. I need it. Every decal so far is fighting me.
Sounds about right.
I think I'm winning. It's painful.
There is no try,
I think I'm
only
winning.
do.
Thank you, Master Yoda. So they're coming out like the one on the bottom turned out really well. That one turned out really, really well.
Just be way faster.
They're a little wrinkled in some of them, but they're still drying.
Does the white cover the orange pretty good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Thought you lost some.
Yeah.
Actually, when
Little separate sprue.
because when I first put them on, you
with
could really
chrome
see
on
the background, the silvering of it. But the moment I hit it with either the Solvaset or Microsol,
Skull.
it does. It goes away, and there's no silvering. Like on this one here, this one's now almost fully dry. No silvering.
Interesting. Why
That's
is that
good.
in Harry Potter?
Yeah, that looks
George,
pretty.
This
what
is not
your
true Harry
brand?
Potter, I'm sure.
Because these things are super thin. You breathe on them wrong, and they're falling apart.
I'll drop that. I don't discriminate beer.
Now, normally what I'll do is I'll get them on here, and I hit them with a small coat of the Solvaset, let them dry,
On your body.
and then when they're fully dry, I hit them again, let that dry, and then I'll clear coat it, and it should be done. And then I weather.
Ah. So, George, what is your favorite Australian beer? Or what do you
Or
drink?
in general, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be a brand we aren't familiar with. It's Coors Light.
Oh God.
What an insulting beer.
We can't
What in
tell
the
if our
Franklin
beer's cold
County
or not.
redneck?
You gotta look at the color of the can.
I'm sorry, but if I can't tell my beer's cold or not, then I probably need to go to the hospital. Because I'm about to black
That wouldn't
out.
work for me.
I pick it up and can't tell if it's cold. That's the problem.
Hey, look, my can turned gray. Yay, it's cold.
Yeah, it turned gray to Jim. Yeah.
I just got that.
What a stupid idea.
I'm sorry.
What a
I'm
stupid
sorry.
idea.
I'm so sorry.
It's a dumb idea.
You should sue them for discrimination.
Color changing can. Well, that's stupid. It is. I should cancel them. Are you colorblind shaming? I don't think so.
Or just blind shaming in general.
You can't
That
see
market
me.
employee would not work on the blind.
No.
No,
I
it
can't
wouldn't.
see it or I can't tell if it's hot or cold. What's beer?
It says Carlton and Coronas are what most people drink.
Corona's fair.
Corona.
I don't know.
I like Corona.
Reshies and Cookies for older people? No idea what that.
So, George, what do you drink?
Maybe he doesn't.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
You may
This
not.
is great.
it is. Yeah. I like how it dries clear.
Well, I've been using just the tacky stuff,
Mhm.
but this is much more forgiving than the tacky stuff.
Yep.
I mean, and it's
Says usually
strong.
Drinks Coronas
that's-
or Coopers, but he does not drink much.
You bumped it.
Yep,
Mhm.
that's okay. Listen,
Well, Matt, you may be right. I don't know. I mean, I thought they all drank Foster, for goodness sake. And it's actually good beer. I like Foster's.
Yeah, I think that Foster's is a marketing ploy, and I think it's actually an American company.
that wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, that wouldn't either. Didn't they do the same thing with like Red
Oh my
Stripe?
God, there's so much
With
left
what?
to do.
Red Stripe? Didn't they do the same thing with them?
I thought Red Stripe was Jamaican.
I thought it was too, but
I'm sure Anheuser-Busch owns it because that's what they, well, InBev.
well, InBev owns everything.
I'm sorry, the
They don't-
Anheuser-Busch
they don't own
family
England.
was asking for it. It's why you never sell more stock than you should.
Yeah, I was kind of sad when they went to InBev, to be honest with you.
He says, yeah, no one drinks Foster's.
So if I come to Australia and order a Foster's, I'm gonna get judged out the door, huh?
Probably. Well, probably that'd be like immediately that you know
Probably.
you're American.
Just trying to fit in, mate.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they
Get out.
wouldn't be able to tell by the accent.
Yeah, super Midwestern accent.
Hey man, can I have me a Foster's? I'll get a straight
Fair,
yeah.
Australians, they sound pretty rednecky, so you probably fit right in.
Have you seen any funnel web spiders today? I feel like that's something that.
People are mostly into obscure
Oh.
craft beers. Hipsters, yes, say no more.
See, that's why I don't want to go to Australia. Too many poisonous animals. I don't have to look in my shoes
Venomous.
every day.
Too many things that could kill me in one area.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
man, quickly. They got a jellyfish that you can't even really see with the naked eye called a box jellyfish. That if you don't get to the hospital in like 15 minutes, you're gonna die. No thanks. I'll pass.
But if I hit you with a car and you're stationary and I'm going 65, it's about the same life expectancy.
Yeah, well, at least I got hit by a car. I didn't get stung by a microscopic animal. It's a horrible way to die. I'm gonna go out like a man. Hit me with a car.
I just saw Funnel Web a few months ago.
Dude, that'd freak me out.
Yeah.
Did you say there was like this lizard just in your apartment or whatever one time not too long ago?
I remember him saying something like that.
Yep.
Or in
The
your
saltwater
garage or
crocodile?
something like- I remember something like that.
Losers can't be losers, man. It's not rocket appliances. That's what I always say. Let polygons be polygons. You know?
Oh,
Well, fellas,
Lord, leave it alone.
I must make like a tree and leave.
All right.
She would make like a tree.
We're gonna make like a tree and get out of here.
As Biff would say.
Uh-huh. Thanks for coming over, man.
Yeah. I had a great time with the mats, as I typically do. I'm gonna go home and shower. I'll put these back in here.
Let's say you better get home to that wife of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
She might have said yes, but I bet she meant no.
She was the last person to see me.
Said, yeah, blue-tongued lizard, pretty big. Wish you could keep. What was keeping you from keeping it, or is it against the law to keep something that broke into your own house?
oh man.
Thanks for coming over, dude.
That's
Good
that.
night.
Good night.
Good
So
night.
long for real.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you all next week.
Jordan, take it easy, buddy.
Yep.
Be safe, come home.
Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the week.
Yes. Should I be to walk you up, or can you see yourself out?
I can get myself out.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
See you, Jordan.
Watch out for the guinea pigs.
Yeah.
Ravens.
I lost the decal sheet to this.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. Don't know. Oh, never mind. In the bottom of the box. I don't
See,
know
you
why-
put it in the lid and then put the box in the lid. I
Probably.
do that all the time. Then I wonder why I
I
can't
do
find
too.
it. Alright, where's the destructions? Oh boy. This one's getting dangerously close to being done. If I happened to take my lacquer paint out of the box before I came over here, I could have touched up the body, but I forgot that the body needed to be touched up. That was fast. Hey, you probably want this.
Yep. Okay, now I'm leaving.
All right.
Now bye.
See you, bud.
Welcome back.
And,
Oh,
and
see you
goodbye.
later.
I don't know what this is from.
I will be back.
Working on it.
We'll be back. All right. Oh. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby. Let's go out to the lobby and get ourselves a snack.
Get ourselves a treat.
A treat. That's right. Treat.
Not for the prices you're charging for treats.
Oh, tell me about it. We went to the movies the other day. It was like $30 for 3 people plus, and that didn't even include popcorn and soda. Yeah,
No.
good movie though.
What'd you go see?
Inside Out 2.
Nice.
It was okay. I think me and Wendy are gonna go Sunday. We're gonna go see A Quiet Place Day 1.
Okay.
If you haven't seen the other 2, they're actually pretty good movies. I was pleasantly surprised.
Alright, can't put that on you.
We were gonna do Jaws, but we already did it, so yeah.
George goes, let's all go to the lavatory.
Have ourselves a pee.
Or the loo? Do they call it the loo in Australia?
He said lavatory.
He said
so-
lavatory, so.
Yeah. I guess loo is an English thing.
All right, opinion on
If you sell
License
all
plates.
your stuff now, you might break even. But
license plates. Do you put them on
Nope.
or off? Nope.
Nope.
Not even the little plate.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, that was quick.
There's a negatory on that one.
I never put license plates on or the decals for the license plates. Most of the time they say something stupid, vanity plate. And George says, yeah, Lou, or Outhouse, or one cousin Eddie is on
I like that one.
Nice. I do too. See, what an educational show this is. Learn all about the Australian culture, their slang terms, the beer they drink. I mean, it's just this is good internet quality right here.
That's right.
Good internet content right
Heavens
here.
is supposed to go like that. That seems dumb.
Oh, this is so gross.
That's AMT, so I wouldn't have it.
And I'll get some chipping in my decals, but we're gonna call it weathering.
There you go. It's after you broke the sound barrier.
Or
Yeah, we could use a couple
it's
more.
yeah.
George, that'd be fun. Multicultural, diverse group of jabronis.
Modelers. What do we do? We got an Italian, me. We got, a German, Matt. We got an Australian. We're very multinational.
That is not the same.
We're international.
We're nationwide.
Why?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit this with the slow set and don't touch it.
I love AMT
Don't touch
kits.
it.
I love AMT
Don't.
kits.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
No matter how much you want to fiddle with it, just
Oh man, you have no idea how much I want to fiddle with this thing right now. Don't touch it.
gonna make it worse.
Don't touch it. It will too. Oh boy.
Just think about something else.
Go to your happy place.
Just like in
I'm
Blazing
gonna save
Saddles.
the glamorous.
Just like in Blazing
Mhm.
Saddles. You know, just think about your secretary.
Oh. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I almost touched it.
Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it. Because these things are so thin. If you touch it when it's got that solid set on it, they just. Oof. But I'm telling you, they sink really good into the recess panel. That looks sharp.
Okay.
I think all I'm gonna do is just do a flory black wash on this thing, and that's all the weathering I think I'm gonna do to it.
There you go.
Because they kept this thing pretty clean. If you look at the one that's hanging in the Smithsonian, and if you even look at other pictures of it, I mean, it didn't see combat, so it wasn't in a rough area. I mean, it was in a desert, but it wasn't, she was a clean plane. So I might do a little soot on the tail, but I'll just do a sludge wash on it, and I think I'm going to call it done. Of course, I got to get through the decals first, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I have 4 more to do. I got the tail number. I've got a stencil for the hatch, and then the one I'm leaving till last is actually the nose art, the Glamorous Glennis. Because man, I don't want to mess that up. And then that will be it. She will be done.
Put a gloss coat over it. Seal them all down.
Now, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, once everything's dry, I'll probably hit them again with Solvacet just to get them really. It depends on how well they snug in. I mean, right now, if they stay the way they are, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually not bad at all. And then, I mean, because I don't see any silvering on it, which is amazing, especially when they go down like.
Jordan left a piece.
Uh-oh. You'll be calling, hey, did I leave something? How much you want for it? Tell him if he wants it back, he's got to build an American plane.
There we go.
Okay. I need car instruction interpretation.
Burn it.
AMT too. Rear glass.
Oh, of course.
Front glass.
Right.
Going in from the top.
That's what it looks like.
Okay.
At least from that picture, yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Sounds dumb, but
Yes. Okay. He says he'll grab it from us soon. Okay.
yeah. AMT, A model turd.
Well, I like that. It's fitting.
Not wrong.
Not wrong. Actually, I think I want to find out because I think I've decided on the group build. I think it's going to be Christine. I mean, you just can't beat that nose art. And it's a AMT hit. But we'll see. So do we have to wait till the next modeling with the maps to
No,
start it?
tomorrow.
Okie
Yeah.
dokie. Don't do that. Oh.
No, no.
Dang it. You have no idea how much I want to swear right now.
Yeah, me
Bless
too.
America. Well, I'm an idiot. I just put this thing on upside down.
Nice and easy, like.
I wonder if there are any Italeri Ferrari kits.
Yuck.
Glass definitely goes in from the bottom.
Nope, you're not winning. I'm going to win. Oh, that's funny. It's on backwards and upside down.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I just don't know how I did it.
Very carefully.
Hey, there. Now I can read it. Come on, move. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Don't move, don't move. Let me squish it
No,
down.
from the inside. Here.
Say, those instructions are very misleading then.
Yeah. From the inside.
Are the AMT instructions really bad?
Yes.
Well, that sucks. Not looking forward to that.
Yeah, I had these wheels perfectly square and everything.
And then
Hey, Mr. Wills, do I need a wheel alignment?
probably
Hmm.
you sat down on a table. But
There, yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Hey, it's kind of out like this.
You do actually have a mechanic sitting there, so yes.
Yeah, sorry, there's no adjusting that.
Yeah, extra charge for that one?
Replaced with known good vehicle.
I'm sorry, sir, we can't repair your computer. Oh, I mean your car.
Yeah, it's that all over again.
Yeah.
But you're a computer repair place. You have enough today.
Yeah, I think it's got a
Cowards.
little play in the wheel too. What do you think?
He's repacked the wheel bearing.
Yeah.
It's an old car. I mean, yeah.
It's got some lean to her.
Yeah.
I mean, he did drive it over a bridge, so
Yeah, exactly.
you know. Yeah, he jumped it.
Don't throw a
you
fit
know.
type scenario
Yeah.
here.
You know darn good well that car didn't survive. Man, these things are fighting me. Oh, this is frustrating. I'm shocked. There's no sobering on these whatsoever. I'm not kidding. I'm blown away.
Shh. Don't say it. Don't say it, because you'll look at it tomorrow and be like, oh!
Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna rage throw this thing across the room. It'll break the sound barrier right into my wall. I've only done that one time. Back in the day, I actually built the old Revell SR-71. And you know how they have that red, it's a walkway marker along the fuselage and the back wing?
Yeah.
Well, they have it as a decal. And that thing frustrated me so bad, I just went, nope, I'm done. I couldn't get it straight. It would not. Every time I get one end straight and then the other end would be crooked. And I tried to move it, and then I finally got one done. It took me like an hour. And then I did the second one, and it snapped. And I'm like, no, I'm done. Yeah, I just smashed it. So are you done moving everything over to the new workshop?
Theoretically, I still have some boxes and stuff that I wanted to get out of the way for the show tonight.
Yeah.
So,
How much stuff did you end up
I
throwing
might
away?
have to show up next week. Well, I might have to show up next week. I got that model I'm going to bring you, that Da Vinci cart.
two
And I'm
contractor
going to see it.
bag size, plus the other stuff I still need to go
Oh.
through.
You need another glass display case?
Are you? Sure.
So, I was shooting pool last night at a place called Boomers in, really? What's past Stanton?
Sullivan.
Sullivan. Oh my god. Yeah. And they have, it's 6 foot long. It's about 3 foot wide.
Okay.
And almost 4 to 5 foot tall.
Okay.
It's got electric. It's all glass. It's got glass sliding doors. It's got 3 glass shelves.
Okay. I'm looking for
trying
something.
to get a price on it
Okay.
because I was going to buy it for me, but I don't have the room. You would.
I'm actually looking for something around like 2 foot square and like 7 feet tall.
Oh. Well, you like the curio cabinet style.
Yeah. I'm looking tall and skinny.
Marketplace. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're cheap because
Yeah.
nobody wants to come pick their heavy butts up.
Yeah, because they're £1,000,000 pounds.
Well, I wish I'd have known that. I had a curio cabinet here that was my mother's. It would have been perfect for what you're looking for. It's wood with the glass shelves in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been perfect, but I got rid of it.
It took Tiffany and I 15 minutes to move that curio cabinet from where it was to where it is.
Oh.
I'm assuming you emptied it
I can imagine.
first.
Actually, no, I didn't.
No?
Nope.
I got that one that I got from IKEA. It took me and Wendy about 20 minutes to get it down the stairs because I had it up here.
Uh-huh.
That was a pain, but it's nice. It's wide and low, not what you're looking for.
Right.
Come on. I actually use it downstairs now for my big miniatures for my D&D game.
Gotcha. See, I need something
Big
that's front loading.
Wait a minute, back up. We have to listen to this. Big miniatures?
Yeah. It is kind of an oxymoron, you're right.
Yeah.
But I've got my miniatures, which are, well,
Miniature.
this size. Yeah. This size.
They're miniature. Yeah.
This would be a medium miniature. My big minis would be like the dragon.
Alright, that's
Ah.
good.
Of course it is. Can't you? Don't do that. Don't do that. Make somebody. Don't break on me. There we go. There we go.
No. It's not there. I was looking at, I have bought stuff like that, Matt, from, believe it or not, Home Depot.
Really?
Go pick it up, and, but, the one that they have might work really good for you, but it's about $320, so
Ooh.
that's probably something you want.
Yeah, that's a problem. Cause I got a
Yeah, it's a
limited
little much.
I got a limited budget of $0 right now.
There you go.
I
There's
hear
this
that.
there's this national thing that's coming.
Well,
You're gonna spend all your money on that.
You know, there's this, you know, I've been told there's this world famous, like, largest hobby shop ever. Like, they even said, Jeff Hearn said that it's actually going to be bigger in square footage than Texas.
Wow.
Wait, well, back up.
That's a lot of square footage if it's bigger than the whole state of Texas.
No, it's bigger than
That's
the
what I'm thinking.
it's bigger than the one they had at Texas.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Texas is the biggest state in the union. Come on.
All right. No, it's gonna. They're gonna have the
That's huge.
yeah.
How do they do that in Wisconsin?
The place where they're having it at, I guess.
It spills over into Chicago. It spills over into Illinois.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
They can have pontoon bridges on the lake.
Sure. When is that? That's next month.
Yeah. 17th.
You know, I signed up for that, and I'm not sure I actually want to go. Hard to
Wha-
believe.
Oh.
Why?
Logistics.
Ah, gotcha.
That and
Actually,
I'm not going to have my plane finished, so I kind of spoiled it.
I just go to
like
go.
Wisconsin.
And I can spend a lot of money here.
Yeah. Do they have raffles out there?
Yep.
Ooh, Jim, you like raffles.
Oh boy. Boy, do I. I tend to do very well at the raffles too, just saying. And then I make sure that all my friends do well too.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, I had to, man. There was no way in the world that I was gonna. There was no way in the world. That was way too much for my stash. And honestly, I'd rather see them get built.
Well, there's no promise, no guarantee there.
Well, you've got a better chance of building it than I do. How about that?
I showed you the one I built years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't touch it, Jim. Don't. I'm just gonna.
Don't touch it,
I'm just
Jim.
gonna put it down until the other one's done. I'm just gonna put it down until the other one's done. Just do. Holy mother McCready! I need to clean my airbrush. Mother. Wow. Might be time for a deep cleaning on the old airbrush. Well, I never do really look at it with my optic view, but wow.
I say we clean it every time.
Well, I mean, I clean it, but I mean, I'm talking about, like, you know, like field stripping it. I mean, I clean it every time I use it, but, you know, I normally don't clean it unless, you know, like once or twice, you know, once every month or every other month. I mean, I shouldn't have to field strip the thing every time I use it.
So Matt,
Maybe
besides
get an
your
ultrasonic. Oh, look at it. I ought to add that to my
concert you went to the
Christmas
other
list.
night, you been to any other concerts at
No,
Hollywood Bank or anything?
no,
Nothing?
nothing in town yet that I care enough to pay money for.
Gotcha.
Well, I know Steve Vai's coming into town later on this year.
Yeah.
Joe Satriani's coming into town, which, if you haven't seen him as a guitar player, he is awesome.
I don't take much interest in those Super Shredder guys. Yes, it's
Super
impressive,
Shredder.
but it's
I
just
like
gets
that.
boring real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I was bummed out about Sammy.
It's on you.
Yeah, I know. Tiffany and I always go out of town for Labor Day weekend. It's like our own little end of summer hurrah.
Tell Sammy you chose your wife over him.
Are you still going though?
I'll probably
That's fair.
go with somebody. But...
Thanks for thinking of me.
Well, you know, my go-to
Probably a good
for,
choice.
for older bands is Dad, but Dad's like, oh, I never really was into Van Halen. And I'm like, well,
I know someone who was.
so, sucks to be you, I guess.
Happy wife, happy life.
Amen.
No, for me.
Oh, for you, yeah, for sure.
So, Matt, did you finish your group build?
Let's
I
see.
didn't hear.
No, I'm still in the process of doing it. I'm not gonna get it done because I had the issue with the paint and all that kind of stuff. So, and then after that, I just kind of was like, and like blew it off for a while. But
It didn't fix itself, did it?
no,
They never do.
so I went with
Yeah,
a
I
whole
keep
different
waiting for
color,
mine to fix it.
and I actually like this color
Different
better.
color.
It's almost Jim's color of gray.
Oh. German gray?
What?
Is it German gray?
No, it's
German
it's a
gray?
metallic. It's I went with
Metallic.
metallic gray XF56.
Yep. It's one
So
of my favorite colors.
yeah,
Which sounds weird. As a matter of fact, yes, I am colorblind, but I do have a favorite color. And it's not Gary, which is weird.
I had your shirt upside down
Metallic Gary?
for a reason.
No, actually, my favorite color is royal blue.
Oh.
That dark, almost forward blue. That's America. Come on.
Yeah, let's see. I bet you say put them in that way, but I really doubt you mean it that way.
What, you don't trust the destructions?
No, I don't. At all.
See, that's why you're a teacher, smart guy.
Oh.
Alright, I am.
Please don't fall apart. Please don't fall apart.
Let's
Dang it.
Actually, no, we need that marker.
You are gonna go back over here.
Circle this up. taught you that. No, come on.
You touched it, didn't you?
No. I'm trying to get this one even with the other, and I got it, and then I was trying to hit it with a Q-tip, and it moved.
I am at a stopping point.
You're at some point.
So I have to touch up the paint
There you go.
before I can really go any further.
I
Now
whited the
don't touch
dials
it
and
'cause I
put a
hit it with
black
the
wash
solid
over
setting.
it, so the cockpit dials show up a little better.
Oh, that looks nice.
No.
Did you do that with that pencil or whatever it was?
Yeah, I used the white jelly roll,
Yeah.
and I whited all the dials, and then I just did a black wash
Yeah, I
over
got
it, and
one
it's
of those
drying.
too.
So now it's starting to show up
Nice.
in there a little better.
That
So
looks really good.
yeah,
That looks. What scale was that again?
148.
48.
I think so.
Pretty good.
What plane is that?
What plane is that, Matt?
What's your plane, Matt?
Catalina.
Catalina.
Catalina. Ooh.
Catalina wine mixer.
I got
Years
one more
ago-
decal and I can stop too.
I think I told you that years ago. My boss, my boss years ago, when he was in the Navy, flew Catalinas in the Caribbean looking for U-boats.
That'd be awesome.
Probably hours and hours of boring ocean. Right?
Yep, I have one of those.
George, this is the kind I use. This is the only one that shows up because it's on black.
Jelly roll.
Yeah. Let's see, will it show up
And
on
then
white?
I got some of the Estelle colored pencils too.
Yeah.
Those work good too.
Pastel pencils.
I mean, who'd have thought they had them in white? You know, when you're doing art stuff, don't you do it on white paper?
Not
hard to-
necessarily.
Seems a little weird to me, but you know, hey, I'm not an artist, so.
Hey, did you guys see the latest fine scale modeler?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No. Are you in it?
Sorry?
Are you in it?
No. No. That's, yeah, that would be pretty awesome, but no.
That would be awesome.
No, there's a guy on there that paints his car in a Gundam artistic style.
Yes, the cartoon style.
Cartoon
Yes.
style, yeah.
With the black edges. Yes, I've seen that
Have
before.
you seen that? Have you seen
I
the
dig it.
Yeah. And,
guy who paints
you
it
know, at first I looked at that and I
like
go,
a Gundam?
eh,
No, I don't really follow anything on social media as far
Okay.
as stuff like that.
It actually looks. It doesn't look bad. I was thinking about doing some of my BattleTech minis like that. Actually.
It's cool looking. It's definitely an art form.
It is. I like it. Alright. Alright, last decal. Come on, Glennis, don't do me wrong.
so I pulled this down.
Yeah.
This is kind of what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
And yeah, the more I looked at
Put it back
I
up,
go,
John.
I'd like to try to do that. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Put it back up. Matt wants to see it.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's
That's
cool.
not-
I would never do that to one of my cars, but I can appreciate the
A
talent
lot of
behind
the
it.
RC
Yeah.
guys, the RC guys are doing it.
Really?
Oh yeah, a lot of the RC guys are doing it. And it looks really good. I mean, it looks kind of cool. And then I have seen a lot of the Gundam guys do it with their models. Yeah, and then there's a lot of guys that are doing it like with the Warhammer minis.
Yep. The large minis.
Yeah, the big minis. It's a style. It really is. I mean, it's you have to. It's definitely a style.
Yeah, no
Yep.
kidding. It's cool. The blue minis. No, that's something else.
No, that's the blue minis on that dang yellow submarine. Wasn't that in the yellow? Yeah, that was the. Cool. Man, this better work. I'm gonna be very, very angry if these don't stick.
Are you almost done, Jim?
I'm solid setting the last decal right now.
Doing Glennis?
Yep. Believe it or not, it was the easiest one. Yeah. Okay, so tail number. A little chipped and weathered star bar because it just fell apart. There's come on, focus camera.
Oh,
But the ones on the wing actually turned out the best, I think. Yeah, these turned out really
they're the
good.
biggest. They would be the hardest.
Yeah. Well, the ones on the fuselage side, the one over here, it kind of chipped out, but it actually worked out because it looks like it's kind of weathered. So I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, it looks like the paint kind of chipped off a little bit, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So, and then I'm finally get the pig stick out of it, so I don't have to paint it. So I got my base right here. We'll let her dry. And there it is.
Nice job.
Yeah. So yeah, all I gotta do now is gloss coat, the sludge wash. I might do some oil soot back here on the tailpipe. Clean up the canopy and put it on, and then a dull coat, and she's done. I'm gonna call her done. This one was fun. I actually I'm glad I went with the in-flight because I mean it's the X1, but we're talking about 1, 2, 8, 9 parts, not including the stuff in the canopy, or not including the canopy and cockpit parts, which you're not gonna be able to see the cockpit anyway, but the paint was okay, other than the massive 10 coats of orange. I gotta put on, Marion's gonna be so proud of me, I gotta put on the pitot tubes.
Oh.
On 1/72nd scale, I tend not to do it. Like I built that 1/72nd Tomcat, the Academy version, and I left the pitot tube off. Thinking, okay, this thing is like stupid tiny. Nobody's ever going to notice it. And sure enough, he noticed it.
This is what happens, Larry.
That's all right. Yeah. It's all right. She took third. I'm on, so I'm not going to complain too much.
Yeah.
How can they
Of course I
count off for something that's not there?
Well, because it's supposed to be there and there was a hole there.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that we leave off.
Oh
that are
yeah.
supposed to be there.
John, they dinged my M113
Yeah.
because the track was off because I was dumb enough to not set it down on the table properly. Yeah.
So if you had set it down on the table, it would have been all right.
If I'd have set it down on the table properly, it would have been alright.
Yes. Then he would have beat me.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. That M1 that you put in, that's pretty sharp. That would be tough to beat.
It's got glaring issues all over it. Matt's judged it more than a couple
Well, that's
times.
because-
And yet you keep trying to put it in.
Well,
Yep, I keep trying to put it in there.
yeah.
And I did, and I was like, all right, it's won something. I'm done. It's retired.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to take the Tiger with me to Gateway because that's the only model I have now, other than this, that I haven't entered. I haven't put the AT-AT in, but which I might do that because their sci-fi stuff tends to be really slow. But at Gateway, the tank stuff, those guys are on another level.
Oh, when you got Kurt Cannonberg in there, oh my God.
Right. Right. I mean, isn't he the one that did that cutaway with all the shells and everything in it?
Oh yeah, then you have that guy.
Did you see that one? Oh, God, that's amazing looking. Hey, I can't compete with that. There's no way. Hell, I gotta bring it back upstairs and I gotta weather the drive wheels and the idler wheel. Can't believe I did that.
Well, I'm probably that good, except I never finish anything. I never get to that point, you know. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes you just have to look at it and go, I'm done. I'm gonna walk away now.
That's where 90% of mine end up. It's like I'm tired of screwing with it. I'm just making it worse. It's done.
Yep, yep. And believe me, I've built my fair share of hanger queens too.
Yeah, I got a couple like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's where this Mustang's gonna end up.
Mine's gonna end up there.
Not
No,
a
it's in
lick
a
of
little box.
sewing on her. I love that. That's so awesome.
When they refer to a Fox body Mustang, is that like the late '80s version?
Yes. I
Wait.
hate them.
Okay.
Well, it's the 80s and 90s versions.
Fox body started in the late 80s.
Okay. So it's the one's got where it comes down and it's kind of got the rounded headlight. No, it's
Yeah.
It's more of a square, boxy, ugly monstrosity of a Mustang.
What? Yeah. Well, let's see. No, wait a minute. No, hold on. The 8850 Coupe, or what some people call the hatchback, that wasn't bad looking.
From here to
there's 91. It doesn't have the newer
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything after. Yeah, from basically here to here is a Fox body, in my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay.
And they're all ugly.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought
because they
so.
didn't start doing the retro style until 05.
Yeah.
And that's what I have, is the retro. I got
Okay,
the, what do they call that? The
The mid
first
90s
gen?
till 05 was, that's not a Fox body.
Yeah.
So, you guys were saying 80s. Okay, so my 79 was a Fox body.
Oh, it was.
What?
Started in 79, went to 93.
Okay.
Really? So in 79, wasn't that the long, like the Mach 1 style?
No. 79. You're thinking maybe 71.
Maybe.
79 was the one right after Mustang 2.
Oh, we don't talk about Mustang too.
Sure we do.
The only thing good about the Mustang 2 was that Cheryl Ladd used to drive it on Charlie's Angels. That was it.
So, John, do you still have this Mustang?
No. No. Sorry. I had it about 18 months and I put 60,000 miles on it. And it was done.
How'd you do that?
You drove it every day.
I drove it.
I drive mine every day.
Right.
When I bought mine 5-6 years ago, it had 72,000. I've got 110 on it now.
Wow.
I drive it every single day. I don't believe in buying a car and then putting it in the garage and just staring at it. They are built, designed to be moved. The fastest way in the world to ruin a vehicle is to let it sit in the garage.
Oh, no.
It's not meant to be looked at, it's meant to be driven.
Yeah. I've got,
Alright, man,
got
I'm
one
gonna head
sitting-
on out.
Alright. Finish it off then.
Alright.
Hey, we're getting off YouTube. George, we lost the YouTube chat, so we're sorry. I don't know how that happened. But we'll catch you all next
boy.
week. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And we'll catch you next week on Mile with the Mats. Bye-bye.